We're heading to Bolton in the northwest of England to find out more about Donk. Donk is 150 beats per minute hardcore rave music. It's huge up north, but down south virtually no one's heard of it. We first came across Donk when we saw these videos of the group BLACKOUT crew on YouTube.
You know what you want to do with that, right? You want to put a banging donk on it. Yeah, that's sick, that is sick. I can definitely drop to that one.
We had to find out more, so we called them up and they invited us to come and join them on tour.
Bassline! Oh, wicked! Now put a donk on it.
BLACKOUT crew are MCs Viper, Rapid, Cover, Zach K and Dowie. They're backed up by DJs Jonesy and Siddy B. They first formed at Harmony, a government-funded youth club with a difference.
So we arrived in Bolton about 15 minutes ago. We've had a little drive around and we've just found Harmony, where we're going to be spending the next few hours, which is, I think, is it fair to say they're kind of a mecca of donk, like a heart of donk?
Yeah, it's a mecca of donk, heart of donk. Literally, there's a load of donk that goes on. I'm into donk because it gets me ready to rave.
It's kitted out with loads of computers, practice rooms, and a recording studio where kids can come and make their own tracks. It's the breeding ground for donk, and BLACKOUT crew are Bolton's local legends.
This is, for me, an environment for kids to come and develop this kind of music.
And feel safe.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that way back in the day where you have to sell a million records to get to #1. You don't have to do that anymore. BLACKOUT and the Beatles, if somebody had the balls to say, do you know what, let's roll with these guys, because everybody's into this, but they're scared of it.
We found the band in Harmony's in-house studio, Bolton's answer to Abbey Road. They're recording a new single, which seemed to be inspired by mobile phone ringtones.
They're trying to record them, that. The chorus has just been done. We've done like a bit of an intro on it. We just need the actual rhymes now. I've got feelings of anxiety, me. Do you reckon it's right? Does it sound the same as last time?
Something to do with a phone, anything, something weird.
I don't know what's there.
The phone's ringing and it's doing your head in.
Do I have to do this bit?
Like turn it off or something?
Do I have to?
While BLACKOUT crew songs are based in dance music, they got an almost DIY punk ethic. They're not products for stage school like other boy bands. It was Tony, their producer, who shot their early videos and helped them land a record deal.
Even though it's like sort of a youth club, it's not. It's more of a media centre youth club. Where, I mean, if you go to a normal youth club, they don't have like recording studios or big sort of practice rooms or anything.
It's quite impressively kitted out. What kind of programs are you using then here?
Just to record audio, I just use either Acid or Cubase, stuff like that.
And where do you find your donks?
My donks?
Yeah, the actual donk sound. Like what modules do you get those off?
What I normally do, I get like a sort of drain pipe and I've got a table tennis bat at back. And just sort of slap it. To be honest, I mean, most of them are sort of bits of sample sounds, and I don't normally, it'll be layered because there's no bass in them at all. So it's just a click virtually, so it's just go dink like that. So what you have to do is sort of underlay a bass underneath that, and then I sort of put a mid-range sound in there as well.
Okay.
So it sort of fattens the sound up into what it is normally.
We hung around Harmony with the band and watched the donk kids battling it out in 2 makeshift sound booths. Every kid wanted to be the next BLACKOUT MC. There was a constant assault of donk in every room.
I grab the mic like a vulture, on the deck music conductor, rip it up like a mental rupture. DJ, this is my culture, it's me MC instructor, check it up again, child abductor, chop it up, hard double butcher, this is my strongest structure.
Well, yeah, I do want to become a famous MC for definite, and go to clubs and MC and become as big as BLACKOUT.
Are you kind of a regular here?
I used to be, but I've been to jail and now I'm coming back.
Is donk the main style that people listen to here?
Well, yeah, near enough, yeah.
Some people had been caught smoking weed outside, so the police came to shut things down. By that point, Blackout had already left the building. They were late for their gig. It was a 15-year-old girl's birthday party.
Ready?
Alright, go on then.
Put a donk on it.
That's sick. Put a donk on it.
The big one's really hot.
There's some fit ones in there.
Okay, so whose birthday is it tonight? What's the highlight of the evening?
Yeah, I kissed a girl with well good.
Yeah.
My friend downstairs did a bit like, oh, well good.
What, like a Katy Perry?
Dog.
I liked it.
Dog. It was well good.
After the hysteria in Bolton, we wanted to know if there was more to the donk scene than just screaming teenage girls. We headed an hour north to Burnley in search of the harder side of donk and to meet the notorious MC Grimesy. As we drove into Burnley, the place was a ghost town. We noticed the name Martin Collins sprayed on all the steel boarded up houses. We called him to find out what was going on, and this guy turned up and took us to a square mile block of repossessed homes.
Well, both these two streets here are done, and then there's straight over, next one over is done as well, ready for demolition. We come to a boarding house on the back of this street, and there's a smackhead hanging out the window with a boiler. And he goes, oh, don't call police on us like that, and ran off up back street.
People are leaving Burnley in droves, and the slumlords, squatters and crackheads are moving in, amongst the families that still live there.
Yeah, there's not that many jobs really.
You work at the moment?
I'm not at the moment, no. No, I've just come out of prison like, so
right.
I used to get into trouble all the time, and I used to cause trouble and go around just fighting all the time, me and that. Yeah, 16 months I got.
What drugs are popular around here?
Cocaine, gear, gold smack, cocaine, weed, trips, ease.
Everything?
Everything mainly.
Burnley's buzzing. It's always buzzing. Burnley's
Is that a saying?
That's a saying. Burnley's buzzing. It's just a buzzing place, you know. There's a buzzing vibe about it. I might come across biased, obviously, because I'm from Burnley, and you know, they're my people, they're Burnley people, but they are the most enthusiastic crowd that I work to. It can be violent, but it's like any place can be violent, you know. Any place can be good, any place can be shit, any place can be violent. It just depends where you go, who you're with and what you do, doesn't it, I suppose.
Trying to pockets get deeper, there's nowhere to hide, our text is going in their backsides. I did hear what I say, we work all day to give them something.
Going to hardcore raves and stuff, and hardcore was always quite a white scene. You wouldn't get many other races at hardcore raves, would you?
It's funny that you say that, because I went to that rave in Birmingham on Saturday. And there weren't many different races there. There were some blacks there, but you never get anything like your Asians and like just seen some Asians there.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be into the scene, you know what I mean?
No. Is it the same? Is it the same with Donk and Bounce and stuff?
Yeah. Well, you get your occasional ones, but you get your occasional ones, but.
Do you think that they'd be welcomed into the scene if they?
I don't see why not. It's people just getting together for the love of the music, innit?
Yeah.
MC Grimesy is Burnley's answer to American horrorcore rappers like Necro and Cage, and is best known for his political and provocative lyrics. He's one of the biggest and most feared donk MCs in the world.
When I first started, I was just the same as everyone else, and then I thought I want to get places. So I thought, right, what can I do to get there? So I just started writing crazy stories, and anyone that's heard me CDs will know. You know. Basically, I talk about anything I see on the news, reading the papers, asylum seeking, anything that I think
people want to hear what needs to be said, I will say it. Oh, I've got all sorts of freaky stuff about aliens as well.
Really?
Being abducted by aliens, messages from the dark side of space, you name it. I love it. I got a message from the dark side of space. An alien invasion gonna rock the human race. It said you drive a Mercedes-Benz, but you got nowhere to go. You got nowhere to hide because I got my UFO. Oh, are you ready for this blitz? War of the worlds, you ain't seen shit like this. And that time has come, we coming to Earth, the war has begun. Alien invasion across the nation, you live in a up situation, your location's gonna get mashed up. Once we come, we just don't stop.
There you go.
After watching War of the Worlds.
Actually, man, I know about War of the Worlds anyway, but I did that before that new film came out. But
we'd seen boy band Donk with Blackout Crew, hardcore Donk with MC Grimesy, so on day 3, we went to the suburbs to meet the main beatmaker of the scene, Dr. Dre of Donk, DJ Greenie, aka Bad Behaviour.
Can we listen to just a donk on its own on the computer? Just like a naked donk, a pure donk.
Yeah. That's like the donk sound. I've kind of like filtered it down a bit as well. To,
Okay.
give it a bit more bottom end. And then if you like squeeze it with some you get like that. See, but for me, like it's not a case of just getting a track and throwing a donk on it. It's a lot more than that. Some people think you just donk something up, whereas you can spend quite a lot of time in remaking all the sounds of a track, and then obviously you put your donk in and get it all sounding nice together.
Yeah.
It's not just a case of throwing a donk on it, as some people, well, many people like to assume. You can do it like that. Don't get me wrong. You can just get a track and you can put the donk on it, but it'll sound absolutely shite.
Would you say that drugs are a really important part of the culture?
Essential. It's exactly like human traffic, do you know what I mean? If anyone's seen the film,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, but with the bouncy house. A lot of people on steroids, really big lads. You get more. When I went down London the other week, went down to mix an album, and we were talking about steroids, and we say, down London you just don't see anyone that's on steroids.
Yeah.
But up here, it's a really big thing.
Really? Is it a big thing?
Oh, steroids. Yeah, they're massive. You get really big lads in these clubs. Wigan Pier's full of, big lads that are on steroids.
After we left Greenie, we heard Blackout Crew were on their way to a gig in Scarborough. So we followed their convoy, arriving just in time to see them play. But we weren't prepared for the kind of reception they get.
And then you get a few and then when everyone sees it, it's just and then that's it. Then we're just jacking the groove. Then
it's a buzz when you're on stage and crowds go going mad to your tune and singing along with it to you.
I'm sweating me back out. I can't see straight.
I didn't quite realise the scale of Blackout Crew's fame until I got here this evening, and it's been quite overwhelming actually. I've seen just hundreds and hundreds of teenage girls just screaming at the top of their lungs and just completely losing their shit to Blackout Crew, knowing every word and just absolutely loving it.
Spanish.
And now that they've become like a big thing, the kids know the donk track and the bounce track. We're trying to spread them out, all our gigs, sent them down to Cardiff and Swansea, but down there, over the kids' heads.
Really? And is that just because they don't know the tunes?
It's more, the further south you go, they get more urban, more sophisticated in a sense. They don't want the donk.
After Blackout Crew left, we hung around Scarborough, We wanted to see if it's anything like that Simon and Garfunkel song.
Someone came, smacked us in the head, we fell through a door and then we got kicked out for it.
That way, right, hit you in the face?
Not hard, like, we were faggots, so I ain't got no marks.
No, put a donk on it. No, do you know how to do that, right? You would have put a banging donk on it. I haven't no crowd watcher, man. Oh, you do that? Yeah, you are on VBS TV. I've never been on TV. You look like I'm bothered.
You're on VBS.
I'm a cookie.
Not sit on your freaking ass.
Number what?
Don't stand up to me. That's scared of you, right?
Guys, no point.
Come on.
Sit on your ass.
Will ya? Calm down. You go that way and shut up. You actually just leave it, mate, yeah? Just leave it. I'm not in mood.
Yeah, if you want to go, let's go.
This girl came up to me and said, I've been bitten. I said, all right, who's done it? Because sometimes girls just bite themselves. So I went over and I grabbed him from behind around the neck, right? He was being, what do you call it, cooperative. So I've gone further up, so I'm taking further up. I ended up hurting him. All right, fella. Yeah, okay, fair enough. By this point, I've had enough. It's not very nice, but I put my thumb against his eye and said, if you don't let go of me, I will pop your eye until you let go. Because all you have to do is put it there and flick.
They're just like the best people in the world. I mean, there's Madonna. There's Madonna. She's just an absolute weirdo. But then there's Blackout crew that actually make music decent.
They're just class.
They should top charts. Blackout crew.
Let's say I wanted to be like a Donk MC.
Right.
How would I do that?
Well, first of all, you need to get rid of this coat.
I know. I'm not dressed right.
What the hell are you wearing on your feet?
They're actually.
You look like you're dressed for Sherlock Holmes sort of actress. You need to put some sort of trackies on.
What's wrong with my shoes?
What's right with them?
Look like knowledge.
These are 70 quid.
The Lacoste.
Right, anyway, I got
Last night in Scarborough, the Donk kids told me that if I wanted to fit in with the scene, I'd have to change my look. So the Blackout crew offered to take me to a Donk boutique in Bolton to get a makeover before our big night out at Wigan Pier.
Are you ready? I'll write to you when you're in your sleep, when you're in
How would you guys describe your looks?
Smart casual. Mine's smart. I only wear shorts, mate.
I don't get the same what I wear.
Really? Yeah.
Not tight pants with elf shoes.
What's wrong with tight pants and elf shoes?
I've got tight pants, I'm a girl.
Nothing, it's just when it's just
tight.
up here, it's not really like what you want to be wearing. You're sweating your head off.
Really? Yeah.
Phone's going.
Okay.
Zach, where are you?
I need like a t-shirt or something.
I'd pick something like this one, that's good.
Yeah. Well, it's quite a kind of a garish design.
How's that one? 1 foot in the rave.
1 foot in the rave.
Yeah.
Do you think is that good? Is that cheesy? What do you reckon?
No, I think it's good. I've got mine says it as well.
You got one as well.
Says it on his one there.
Okay, yeah. Well, that sold me on that. So pick out if you were going to buy some trainers here today, what would it be?
1,000 watts.
Those?
They are sick, them. They are sick, them.
Can I get these in a 10? That is good.
I think I'm going to buy them. You know what I mean? And jack them in pier. What do you reckon?
Is it improvement?
Yeah. Marked improvement.
Here, check it.
That's me. That's that.
Yeah, mate. Go Flyers and that.
Now that I was ready to rave, we headed over to Wigan where Blackout crew were headlining that night at the Pier nightclub.
Drop us a beat, guys. Drop us a beat, man.
What are you guys up to on this Saturday afternoon? How are you spending it?
Our big pub.
Went to pictures.
Yeah. And because we just found you casually cruising around listening to a bit of Donk out of a phone.
Yeah.
Are you going to Wigan Pier tonight?
I think I might be.
Yes, we're kidding. Get a bit of rhythm and come to the beat. Get a bit of back, but move your feet. Say move your feet. Coming inside. Chicken with the rhythm and a chicken with the vibe and a chicken with the vibe. Coming to the mic, coming to the rhythm and a chicken with the natural.
This is Power Records. It's the only record shop left in Wigan, and it only sells donk.
How would you describe your kind of typical donk girl, for starters?
You've got the luminous outfits, really, really short skirts, bikini tops. You might actually find some just in their underwear, to be honest with you. There's no dress code in the pier at all. UV paint on the face, glow sticks, whistles, everything.
So it's quite closely related to like rave culture, isn't it? It's like an extension of that. And how about your donk bloke? What does he look like?
A meathead, steroids, topless.
It strikes me that these guys have got to be like pretty confident in their sexuality to be there, like muscle bound, sweating,
hugging each other, hugging the other guys.
Yeah, they criticised the way I was looking before, and they said I was looking gay. But that, I mean, what you're describing there, that sounds quite gay.
Yeah, to me it does. Yeah.
Piers on it.
Why's the pier so good?
Why? Because it's like you just said, mate. It's got a donk on it.
Is it? Yeah.
It's all about the donk, mate. You know what, right? You can be blacked out, yeah. You can be steaming drunk, yeah. Walking, yeah. You go, yeah. Because it's on it, mate. It's on a level.
Come on, nah, you're doing it.
I'm having it. What's come follow me? Yo, what's come follow me down? Yo, when I'm on the right one time tonight, you know, but touching down, say, move to the beat now, move to the beat now, move to the beat with me. Yo, when I'm on the right one time tonight, you know, my lyrical G. So rush, now you ready. Yo, when I'm on the right one time tonight, now rush inside the party with a P-A-R-T-Y. Move to the beat, gonna get you high now. Are you ready? Oh, I can't be asking. We're having a bubble.
Then we met MC Finchy, a donk pin-up, local hero, and probably the most respected lyricist on the scene.
It's a scene dying, because we lost all the best producers. Mike Discall and I Hypersonic. Have we really got a future? 2 minute MCs, not enough mics. 2 minute bandly promoting nights. 2 minute fights in a smoking van. Is this scene going down the pan?
So that place back there, Power Records, that's pretty much like the retail home of donk.
Yeah, it's like Heartland type thing of like the vinyls and stuff like that.
You're Wigan born and raised, are you?
Yeah, Wigan and born and bred. Thin as hell and rubbish in bed. I love Wigan. I'm never moving out to Wigan. Never.
Really?
Never.
How come?
I love it. Everything about it.
Right, we are here in Wigan Pier. The mood of anticipation is high in the air. You don't get much more focal and central to donk than Wigan Pier on a Saturday night. Blackout crew are just sound checking. The queue is absolutely massive outside already, and I'm a little bit scared, but I'm feeling good. Should be a good night.
Trust me, killing it in Wigan Pier.
No guns, no knives. I don't kill kids, I don't rape wives. Just an everyday struggle through life, scraping every penny to survive. I won't run, I won't hide. I won't turn back the hands of time. Back to my times of drugs and crime. My family need me to provide. No guns, no knives, no knives, no knives, no knives, no knives, no knives. I won't run, I won't hide. I won't hide, I won't hide, I won't hide, I won't hide.
Pier's always been at the forefront of everything to do with dance music. We don't put people on a musical journey at the pier.
No.
At the pier, we start off at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I've noticed
and keep it at that throughout the night.
So far, I've honestly been blown away by Wigan Pier. You know, it's not the kind of music I listen to at home. It's not the kind of place I go to. But I've honestly, in all my life, never seen people so up for it and so focused and so enthusiastic as I've seen people here tonight. The second we got here, everyone, like even the first few people in the queue just ran straight to the dance floor. There's no one at the bar because everyone's on the dance floor, and it's getting packed and the music's getting harder and harder and harder, and it's just genuinely a very intense experience. What do you think it is about the pier that makes it like the one?
It's just like got a big name, hasn't it? Everyone knows it's UJ Pier, everyone knows it.
The atmosphere. You see everyone in there with a massive smile on their face, and they're all bouncing, they're all there for one thing.
Massive smile on their face and a shaky jaw, mate.
A shaky jaw with a
slack jaw, mate.
Max and bikinis, even though it's winter. Sick.
Have you been feeling the music? Have you been feeling the atmosphere?
Oh yeah, pump it.
What like is it? Women with no clothes on?
Booming, yeah.
Blackout Crew or the Beatles?
Blackout Crew.
Really? Even as Scousers as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Defo.
Put your name on my VO. You can come and visit if you bring a Stevie some blow. Hardcore, we'll let your body roll. Doncaster gonna take you in control. Just put a donk on it. A banging donk on it. And a massive one at that.
As the night went on, hundreds more fake-tanned, steroid-pumped donk enthusiasts filled the floor, tongues blue from drinking WKD. The music started to sound like being trapped inside a factory that makes nails, or millions of slot machines all go off at the same time. Finally, it was announced that Blackout Crew were about to take the stage, and the crowd totally lost it. So there we were. We finally found it. What you see here is the beating heart of donk. The heart of donkness. Oh, the horror. The horror. With the donk still ringing in our ears, it was time to head back down south. But before we left, we stopped off at Dowie's house to say our final goodbyes. After a week touring with Blackout, the answer to our original question became clear. What is a donk? A donk is something that makes a lot of people very happy.
Come on, let's have a look. I want to have a look.
Recite, yeah?
To be quite frank, your rhymes are all wank. You need better lyrics in your memory bank.
I hate you. I'll take the mic and you. I'll shove it up your out later. It's no contest, I'm here to impress. Dowie MC is the best of the best. I won't rest till my name's in the nest of the best MCs across the northwest. Undressed, that's how I like women. When the I'm back on the microphone.
No, you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that.
Okay. Do you reckon you'll always live in Bolton?
Oh, I'll always live in Bolton, definitely.
Was it a good place to grow up then?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you hadn't have had harmony and all that,
I couldn't imagine not having it, to be honest. It's been such a big part in my life and that. It'd be weird. I don't know what I'd be doing now without harmony. What would we be doing now without harmony? Without DJing and that?
I've lived a very boring life.
I know. We'll probably just be playing FIFA all the time.